Hi, friends. I'm Melanie Hirschhorn, and I'm a book marketing strategist. And I love to work with authors who've written a nonfiction book and they want to get people excited about their book and they want to have a marketing strategy around their book to grow their influence online. So, thanks so much for joining me today. I wanted to talk to you about those authors who haven't just written a book, but maybe you wrote a book pre pandemic. Maybe you wrote a book last year during the pandemic, even though it's not over yet, but you know what I mean. Maybe you wrote a book, you got it published, and then nothing happened. I see you, and it's okay. I want you to forgive yourself that nothing happened because I want you to remember this. Just because you wrote a book and you published it, it doesn't mean your book falls off the edge into oblivion. It doesn't have to. You can generate excitement about your book, even if it was published 2 years ago. You just need a marketing strategy. And how do we do that, right? How do we get people excited about something that hasn't just launched? Well, let me tell you something. There are lots of things happening in the news every single day that you can attach to a mention of your book. And I mean, you remember that book, Girl Wash Your Face, for example? First, people were like, oh, this is so great. And then, like, there was a wave of another group of people that were like, oh, this is so great. And then I still haven't even read it, but I know that when I do, it will be wonderful because your book doesn't just go away. It is there. You put it out into the universe. So why not do everything you can to get people excited about it, even if it was published 2 years ago? And that's the beauty of a book. We're not talking about fast fashion where people are just never going to wear what you created. That's just not what it is. Your book has lasting power. So why not utilize that and take your book and get people excited? And yes, sometimes it means you're not going to use your book to make money from the book. Maybe you'll use that book as the entrance to your customer journey. And I have a client, we just finished working together, and that's what we did. We took one of her incredible books that she wrote 2 years ago and we made that in the basis of her marketing strategy. And what started happening was people started getting excited about this book. They didn't have to buy the book, they were given the book, and then all of a sudden they were entered into her customer journey. And so there are definitely ways that you can utilize a book you already wrote, even if it was 2018. When was that? That was 4 years ago. Doesn't matter. Chances are what you wrote in the book is still valid. It's still important. And there are ways to bring up excitement yet again. So I just want you to know that you might have, 150 copies in your basement and you can use those copies to grow your influence online. You do not have to say, oh, all is lost and I can't do anything with my book anymore because I wrote it last year. No, you wrote your book last year. Let's get people excited about it, right? So I would love to know in the comments, if you're watching now or if you're watching the replay, I would love to know the name of your book and what it's about. So, and the year that you published it, of course. So the name, the year, and what it's about. And then we can chat about your book and we can get people excited about it because you spent so much time I mean, gosh, your mental energy, your heart, you spent writing that book and putting it out into the world. So please do not think that all is lost just because it wasn't published this year. Okay, tell me about your book in the comments. Put the name of the book, the year you published, and what it's about. I can't wait to hear from you. Thanks so much and have a great day.